When Jim Carrey first exploded onto the scene with movies like Ace Ventura and The Mask, both Siskel and Ebert trashed him and his movies, calling him obnoxious and his films some of the worst they'd seen. But instead of blindly holding on to that initial hatred, over time they started to reassess what he was actually doing, and realized that his unparalleled physical comedy was a generational talent. Eventually, they dedicated an entire episode to him, to both admit that they were wrong and to celebrate his genius. That kind of humility is almost completely gone now. A similar thing happened with David Lynch. When Lynch released Blue Velvet in 1986, Ebert absolutely hated it. He was morally outraged by the film, claimed that Lynch exploited actress Isabella Rossellini, and gave it a brutal review, while Siskel defended it. But years later, when Lynch released Mulholland Drive, Ebert had a completely different reaction. He loved it. Still, when the two of them crossed paths on the red carpet, you could tell Lynch still harbored some resentment over Ebert's very public and somewhat misguided criticism of Blue Velvet. However, the tension broke when Ebert immediately began gushing over Mulholland Drive, even admitting he didn't fully understand it. Now, can you imagine a film critic today openly admitting they didn't understand a movie? Most would probably be embarrassed to reveal that. After all, film analysis is literally their job. But Ebert didn't care. He didn't need to fully get it to recognize its value, and told Lynch that he understood it emotionally. Lynch softened and completely agreed, validating that feeling it was actually what mattered, before warmly thanking Ebert for all that he did to champion the film as the two seemed to mend cinematic fences.